Well, good evening, everybody. Wow, I'm looking at a lot of people out there. What's going on, Facebook family? Hey, YouTubers, how y'all doing this afternoon? Wow, can I start out by saying, for the people who live in Atlanta, it has been a great day. I was just sharing with some of my colleagues that you're about to meet. I want to do my broadcast outside. How's everybody doing tonight? For all those who are just getting off of work, taking care of them babies, getting that dinner done, we have a treat for you. So let's get right into it. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight for the Bella Biz Unplugged. Boy, man, oh man, y'all know Bella. Get your iPhones, get your iPads, get your papers, get your pen, get ready, okay? And I want to just reclaim and say happy Women's History Month. We're still in March. It's March the 11th when we're just getting in. And so for all those women internationally, for all my sorors out there, ski week, for all of the women, happy historical Women's Month. All right, let's get right into it. I've got a treat for you all. I've been holding this secret for a couple of months, and I said I can't do it no longer. I'm going to get right into it. I have somebody I'm going to introduce you to, and he's going to introduce you to his family. So here we go. We got Mr. Stan Matthews. He is the founder and CEO of the Matthews Broadcast Business Network. Yeah, I said it, MBN. Remember those acronyms, okay? He's the primary growth platform for Black and minority-owned businesses, professionals, and creative artists. Mathew provides members with a national platform. I said national. I didn't say local. I didn't say state. I didn't say government. I said national. He supplies a national platform to market their products. He's talking about us, y'all, the business owners, for products and services to consumers who have more than 1.6, come on, y'all, lean in, $1.6 trillion in purchasing power on an annual basis. Yeah, I said it. Can y'all count it? Can y'all write it? $1.6 trillion in purchasing power on an annual basis. Y'all know Bella, I'm going to get out the way. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you the owner, the proud platform owner, Mr. Stan Matthews. Come on in the room and introduce yourself. How you doing, Stan?
I'm doing excellent. Congratulations on your successful show. Good evening to all of your friends and fans. And you are a force of nature. Much continued blessings, much continued success. And we at MBN are here to serve. We are a bunch of people who are passionate about business, having business meetings in a virtual fellowship hall, praising the Lord while we do his work. And that's what we are. So however you'd like us to help, we are here to help.
Well, Stan, I appreciate that and thank you. I know I have a large audience, and so they're probably saying, okay, we know Bella. We want to know a little bit about Stan. And who's that man in the top frame up there named Eugene Poole? Come on, Stan, give him something.
So I am a very proud father of four. I have been an entrepreneur for 32 years. MBN is the last business I will be involved in because I wanted to move from making money to making a difference. And so this is why we thought of how can we connect that $1.6 trillion that consumers who look like us, family, how can we connect that $1.6 trillion with business owners, professionals, nonprofit executives, authors who really want their support. Listen, y'all, last year we spent 1.6 trillion into the US economy, but we only spent 2% of that with each other, right? And so we are getting an F for failure for supporting each other. We spend 98 cents on every dollar we get with everybody else. We are the most loving people with our wallets and pocketbooks that they are in America. But guess what? Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Car notes can't get paid unless you have money. Business employees can't get paid to work for you unless they have money. So what we're asking is that you do at least 20% of your spending with people who look like you. And MBN is your family. They're here to do business with you and provide you with excellent services and products. Every organization, every government, every nation rises and falls with the quality of its leadership. And so we sought the best leadership anywhere to provide leadership to MBN. The gentleman that you see on your screen is our executive chairman nationally. His name is Mr. Eugene Poole. He's a 40-plus year veteran of the health and benefits world. He knows benefits insurance, health insurance, business insurance, like no one else you've ever met. But the most important thing about our national chairman is this man's integrity, his love for his people, and his willingness to do whatever he has to do to be a blessing to your family, whether he gets paid financially or not. Right? And so he is our chairman. I'm glad to have the opportunity to share him with you and your audience, Bella. So my friend, my colleague, and Mr. Eugene Poole.
Okay. Bella, once again, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be with you. And my good buddy Stan. As Stan had mentioned, we are trying to stay connected and make a difference. If we can stay connected and go together, we can change the trajectory of all of our lives in this country. We don't have to wait for people to do things for us.
Right.
We just have to make up our mind to do it for ourselves. You know, you can't discourage a made-up mind, but we got to make up our minds. And if we make up our minds to do better, we want to do better, but we also want to do it with integrity, and we want to do it with love for one another. It is impossible to do this without love and concern. One of my mantras that I live by is that as I begin to age in life, if I haven't sown into people younger than myself what I've learned over the years, then what was the point of my living? What would be the point of my living if I do not leave a legacy and pass this information down to our folks so that we can live today? Not just tomorrow, but today, getting by today, today's bills, today's rent, today's food on the table. And people don't know what to buy, when to do something, when not to do something. And often we use our emotions to make financial decisions. And that gets us in trouble. So we're really promoting financial literacy. We're promoting working together, sharing, paying it forward, to make a difference so that we not only survive, but we're able to thrive and help so many others in our society, especially those who look like brown and black people. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Eugene, thank you. Stan, thank you. Let's move right into it. I have a treat for my audience. They have no idea. I am getting ready to bring out one of several proud, solid business owners. I'm going to bring her up into the room right now, so you all just kind of hang tight. Right now, audience, my Bella Biz Unplugged, I'd like you to meet Miss Rita Pilot. I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about herself, what she's all about, so y'all get y'all pens and paper. Hey, Rita, welcome to the Bella Biz Unplugged. How you doing?
Great. How are you, Bella? I'm so happy to be here. It's just a real thrill to be on your show and be here, especially with my MBN family, because we truly are a family. And I am the success coach for the MBN family, which is an honor and privilege. And what I do for them is I work with all of the new members and as well as the existing members to help them to navigate the network and to achieve success in their business and whatever they need, basically. So that's part of my business. My business is actually called Profits Plus Coaching. And what I do there, I'm a business and a life coach, and I work with all kinds of people to help them to achieve their dream life and also to develop a legacy of success for not just themselves, but their family, their community. And in some people's cases, they have a really big vision for the world. So I work with people on wherever they are and help them to get to wherever they want to go. I like to say I help to make people superstars and superheroes. And you don't have to be a superstar where everyone in the world knows you, but you're a superstar and you're a superhero to somebody. And you, by choosing your path for success, you figure out who that is and you make it happen. So that's what I do in a nutshell, Bella.
Well, Rita, are you virtual? I have a lot of platform. I have East Coast, I've got West Coast, I've got Central, and I've got Mountain Time. So if anyone wanted to reach out to you just for further information, how would they do that, Rita?
Well, actually, Bella, I am definitely national. I also have some people that I work with internationally. I failed to mention, I used to work in corporate America where I worked all across the globe. So I'm used to working in different time zones. And right now, all of my coaching is done virtually. And another thing I want to mention as well is that I'm going to extend an offer to your community that I give to the MBN family, which is you can have a free consultation at any time. The other thing I want to mention is that at the end of the month, I'm having a 5-day challenge. And it's interesting that Eugene brought up love and the concept of really working to help others, because that's what that challenge is going to be about. It's called Vision to Victory, and it starts on March 29th. You can sign up for it at visiontovictorychallenge.com, and you can also email me at info@visiontovictorychallenge.com.
Thank you, Rita. Before I let you go, because I'm going to keep you. Rita, I have a lot of business network. You know I do. That's put the Z in the BIZ, right? And a lot of my colleagues say, come on, Rita. Well, why do I need a coach? Because I'm a leader. And you know what I say? We all need coaches. Could you touch a little bit to the importance of coaching? Because I understand what it means, but some of my friends don't.
You know, it's funny. There's a little known fact that almost all superstars, all celebrities have coaches. Oprah has a coach. Tiger Woods has a coach. I'm sure anybody that you can name that's achieving high levels in their field, they've got a coach. And the reason why is the same reason that a football team has a coach. You can't see things for yourself sometimes. A coach will help you to see that and will propel you to a higher level of performance no matter where you are. And what a coach does, the coach helps you to move along, gives you accountability, gives you some direction, doesn't do the work for you. You're capable of doing that yourself, but sometimes you need to see it. And sometimes you also need to see a bigger vision for your life. The coach will do that for you.
Hey, Bella, can I say something here?
Go right ahead, Mr. Stan.
Did you hear what she just said? Everybody needs coaches. Michael Jordan had a coach. Muhammad Ali had a coach. Right? Think about it. Bill Gates had a coach. The man who just left Amazon with 68 billion had a coach. See, I'm glad Rita's here because my grandmother used to say, you got to go through the broccoli and the corn to get to the carrot cake.
That's right.
And so Rita is the broccoli and the corn. She makes you do the stuff that's good for you so you could get to that financial cake you want. So if you want to get to the cake, you better call Rita at Profits Plus so she can give you some of that broccoli and corn for your brain.
Well, I tell you what, Rita is the foundation to a business. I know the value of that. So Rita's going to hang around for a little bit. I'm telling you, it's getting better. So I hope my audience is writing stuff down. So here we go. We got another entrepreneur with years of experience I'm getting ready to bring up right now. Y'all get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm bringing her up right now. And we're going to kick some stuff off. Rita, we're going to put you in the back for a second and bring you back on in, if that's all right with you. But we're going to bring this lady up. She better come on up and get it. Come on up here. Come on up here. Come on up here. Come on off the mic. Folks, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. It's the infamous Miss Michelle Walker Davis. Hey, Professor Michelle, how you doing?
I think she's on mute, though.
She's on mute, though.
Yes. And I can't unmute her. She has to unmute herself.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Thank you for that great introduction. I'm Michelle Walker Davis, everyone. And I'm just so happy to be on this platform with these superstars that are my family members. And thank
Well,
you.
Michelle, I'm going to get right into it. You know, I am getting out the way. You need to let our audience know who you are and what you represent. So come on and bring it, Michelle.
Okay, well, first I'm going to say I'm a child of God. Who you
That's
see
right.
before you is totally someone that was cleaned up by God. So I am a recovering workaholic. I have a small business, which is really, I call it a large business. I don't like the word small. So I have a large business, and we are a grant development firm. So we help small businesses and nonprofits get into the grant marketplace. It's an $850 billion marketplace. Only 1% of the veterans are in that space, and less than 4% of minorities are in that space. So I am on a mission to increase the numbers. I think Stan mentioned before how much buying power we have. Well, out of that $850 billion, most of it is taxpayer money, more than half of it. And no one pays more taxes than we do. You know, we don't know about all the loopholes and all the tax shelters and, you know, having stuff, overseas and all of that. We pay our taxes. So the tax man doesn't come after us. So I am on a mission to get as many of us into this marketplace as possible so that they know that we exist, that our businesses are worthy, and that, you know, we want our piece of the pie like everybody else. So that's my large business. And then I have my nonprofit, Women of Power and Transformation, which you see behind me, which God gave me years ago, 2008, during the Barack Obama days. He said, you know, we're in an economic tsunami and we need to show other women how to survive. So he tapped me with my survival skills, and I've been on a platform ever since to help women survive whatever it is. And now we're in the pandemic. But not only is it for the woman, but if she maintains her stability in the household, no matter what's happening, then the family's going to be okay. The family's going to make it. And then it's going to spill over into your community.
Well, you know, Michelle, we talked about this $1.6 trillion that Stan, I know, being the beneficiary of the Matthews Broadcast Network, but you being the financial woman that you are, what's your take on that money out there just waiting to be gotten?
Well, you know, I look at, I've been in many different spaces. God gave me a lot of different talents. So I'm a researcher, I'm an evaluator, my background's in government. And so I've been waiting for this moment. I know how hard my people work. I know all about the disadvantages and how, you know, we have everything we need in our community. I've always felt that way. You know, if anything that we need, every occupation, every skill set, you know, and it's been proven that we're creators and inventors and all those other things. So now we have to know how to do business together. And that is the hardest thing because there's a level of distrust, a level of distrust, you know, and sometimes the quality of the services may not be as good as the other ones. And the price might be a little bit higher, because of course we don't have the direct connections overseas in Asia. So sometimes you have to, you know, pay a little bit more. But the reality is that the dollars do not circulate in our community like other communities. They say that in the Asian community, it circulates about 3 months before it leaves their community. Hispanic community, it circulates for about 2 months before it leaves their community. But for our community, they say 7 minutes and our dollars are out the door. You get paid and you pay everybody else and nobody looks like us. So I've been waiting for this moment. Let's bring the money, like the Lord says, to the storehouse. And in this case, it's our house. And we can make some great things happen.
And she's
You
doing
touch
it.
on a lot of good things. I didn't mean to interrupt. I want Stan to pick up on that because
She's doing it, Bella. So I remember years ago, Muhammad Ali said, you know, I'm pretty, I'm fast, and I'm about to take off like a rocket, but it would sure help if I had some money in my pocket. Right? So that's what Michelle's talking about, right? You've got to have that resource. Those dollars mean something, right? And, she is creating a platform that's already there. The resources are already there. She's just creating a platform and giving folks in our community access to it. I'm one of the beneficiaries of her talent. So she's helped my household. My wife and I both are her clients. And she has produced grant money for our businesses. And so when a check that's 5 or 6 figures shows up to go along with what you've already earned, you can then throw a real praise party and jump over church benches and say hallelujah then, right? So my grandfather used to say this piece of scripture he created, Bella. He used to say, "Ears have not heard and eyes have not seen all the great things I'll do if you introduce me to Mr. Green."
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So Michelle introduces everybody to Mr. Green.
That's
and
right.
if you have Mr. Green at your business visiting with you, you're going to be just fine.
Mm.
And so many people take for granted that dollars are critical. They are the mother's milk of profitable businesses. We cannot even buy a paper clip unless you have resources in your business. So I'm just so proud of the work that she is doing. Let me not forget to mention my homeboy, my man. She's got a business partner that's the real deal, the Rock of Gibraltar himself, Mr. Martin Davis. That's my prayer partner. That's my real estate investment dude. He's just an awesome man of God. They've got great children. If you hear her son Malcolm sing, you start crying. So they're a great family, and she's doing some wonderful work. And, she's helping to close the gap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I know Michelle told me ahead of time, audience, she's busy, y'all. Just know she's out there working because she said, Bella, you got to get me on. You got to get me off. So, Michelle, any parting words to the audience out there from the financial aspect, what they need to do, how do they get in touch with you? Mm-hmm. Give it to them, Michelle.
Okay, well, a couple of things I want to say. Being an entrepreneur for over 20 years, prior to the pandemic, I was working in silo, by myself, and it's a lonely place to be. MBN has changed my life. Part of my growth has been because of this organization, and I truly believe that and understand that. I used to pray that God would send me good people, and my mother said, pray for righteous people. Well, now I'm connected to a righteous group of people, and their hustle matches my hustle, which is really what I love because I'm used to going hard. Now I got a group of people and they go hard too. So we're on the Autobahn. But those about the Autobahn in Germany, we're on this Autobahn working together, supporting one another. So my thing to everybody out there who is an entrepreneur in business for yourself, a single bracelet does not jingle. So you need to be connected to the right people. And the MBN platform is nationwide. They have some of every talent within the organization, and we support one another. And so that's the greatest gift that we're offering right now is that connection. And I'm here because of that. Second,
what's that phone number?
So my organization, IMG Imperial Management Group, if you want to get in contact with us, the best way is to go to the website. The website is imgconsulting.info. And Stan did a commercial for me. My commercials have been circulating. They're doing very well. My phone is ringing. I have a lot of people that are interested. I'm going through an educational process with our people right now to educate them about grant funding, what it means, how to compete, and what it can do for your business or your nonprofit. So you can go to my website, imgconsulting.info, fill out a business needs form, book a consultation, and we can dialogue a little further. But I also want to promote, Bella, if you will allow me before I leave, Women of Power and Transformation, April 1st, we're having a relationship gathering. It's time to have a little bit of fun. So I have a relationship guru who's going to come in and give us some tools to help improve our personal relationships and our business relationship. So it's date night, April 1st. And the tickets are on Eventbrite. I have entertainment. I have a comedian, a relationship comedian that's going to come in. And then Kevin Bozeman, the relationship master, is going to really talk to us about strategies and tools to help increase our effective communications and build better relationships. It's the perfect time right now during this pandemic. So I thank you, Bella, for allowing me to speak tonight.
Hey, listen, pink and green is so supreme. You know we go there, Michelle.
There you
Hey,
go.
listen, I'm telling you, audience, I'm telling y'all, Bella's on the move. Y'all know I don't play, so y'all better hold on to y'all seats. I'm getting ready to bring somebody else up. We're gonna keep this party moving. I'm getting ready to bring up. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say, but let's just bring her on, Stan. Let's just bring her on, Stan. Who do we have here?
Bella, I was going to say you better be careful about going to Michelle's party because I know you're about making moves, but you go to that party, you might end up making some babies. So be careful.
Well, listen, audience, listen, y'all see me, right? You know, Bella's in her element. I got so much richness around me. So without further ado, Bella gonna get up out the way. I got the one, the only, the queen of the queen of the queen of the queens, Jan Peters. Come on off of that mic and tell everybody about who you are. Come on, Jan.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Boy, I love my MBN family. Everyone is so phenomenal. And Bella, you are the one. You are the woman. Thank you for having me. You are the queen, honey. You are definitely the queen. Work it. Keep that crown straight. And if it goes crooked, guess what? I'm here to straighten it for you, girl. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy to be here tonight. Welcome to Bella's show. I'm happy to be here, and I welcome the opportunity to be here. And I am the Senior Network Chairwoman of MBN. And for those who don't know, MBN stands for the Mathews Business Network. But know that it is not just your typical networking group. I came in the door as a survivor. I was working several jobs for many years as a single mom, and it was about survival. Well, since I have been with the Mathews Business Network, and I came in originally just as a member, just like everybody else, and now I am a thriver. So I have made it through. I have conquered. I have a firm, J. Peters Management, LLC, and there are several companies and several strategies we work through under that umbrella. I am a voiceover artist under that umbrella. I have done voiceover work for major television networks, NBC to be exact, as well as radio stations in the Washington, D.C. area, internet radio. I've done narration for books, for audio, for videos, and anything that you need a voice for, I've pretty much done it, except for certain things, and I won't go into that. But I have been a voiceover artist for many years, but my primary business for my firm is we are a leadership and management strategy coaching and consulting team. We do strategy planning. We help leaders be better leaders. And we help people who are in management positions who are striving to go higher to help them understand what they need to do. We coach them into being leaders. We coach them into getting out of their own way to make every day their best day and become the leaders that they see, but not to make them like the leaders they see, to make them their own leader, to make them stand out, to make them know how to move forward and how to thrive. It is so much more than just talking about, oh, you should do this, you should do that. It's about you. One of the things with MBN is there are 3 selves in MBN: selfless, self-care, and self-love. MBN, if you are any of those, If you have any of that in your being, if you have any of that in your heart, MBN is the place for you to grow and prosper and to come into our family. We are a family. And Bella and I just had a discussion about it being a family today. We work with each other. We help each other. It's about being caring. It's about giving back. It's about bringing people forward. It's not self-interest. It is self-love and making sure that our people of color, are thriving and moving forward and making a difference and getting some of that $1.6 trillion in money that's out there. Because guess what? We have a process, we have a way to make you get it and make you thrive. We have contacts. It's all about multiple streams of income. That's how I was surviving. But now, as I mentioned earlier, I am thriving. So I am really excited about being appointed recently the senior network chairwoman, because I've been in so many different networking groups for, oh gosh, I can't even count how many. And many of them just kind of said, hey, oh yeah, let's meet next week. Oh yeah, I'll call you. You don't hear from jack diddly one person. So now with MBN, I have talked to MBN family more than I've talked to my friends, and hopefully my friends aren't on here, don't get upset. But we are family. I talk to everyone pretty much every day, and we have a strategy. We have a process, and when you become a member, you will learn that process. And if you want to really grow fast, we have what is called the Fabulous 5, the 5 minutes. Contact 10 people, 10 for 5 minutes. If you want to get 10 more clients a month, we'll tell you some more when you come to one of our sessions and tell you how you can grow with the Fabulous 5. In 5 minutes, 10 people, it'll be fabulous for you.
Wow, Jen, that sounds like some speed calling to me. You got me going back in the day. Bella gonna always date herself. I remember those 50 million networking businesses, right? I remember those.
Oh my goodness.
Where's your business card? Put your business card in the fishbowl. You might win a prize. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And so,
yeah.
I'll call you. Come on, Stan.
And so, Bella, I have a great admiration for independent Black women. I was raised by an independent Black woman that when she and my father got divorced when I was 15 years old, she said, kneel down with me next to this bed in her room. And she looked up in the air and she said, God, this young man has now been promoted to the man of this house. I was 15 years old. And she said, from now on, I have to work double shift as a nurse. You and your sister are going to stay in private school. We are not leaving this house. And both of those cars in the driveway are going to stay in that driveway. That is an independent warrior queen. You and Jan are similar in that sense. And so, as my man Neo says, what told me that Jan should be our network chairwoman was Neo's verse, because she walks like a boss. She talks like a boss. Car and the crib, she's about to pay them both off. She's Miss Independent. And that's you and Jan, Bella. So y'all walk like a boss, talk like a boss. So me and Jean said, go ahead and make her the boss.
Listen, audience, y'all know Bella is all that and a lot of bag of chips. Y'all got to keep it moving with Bella. Y'all got to be writing this stuff down. I'm going to take Jan back to the backstage. I'm getting ready to bring somebody else up here. It's going to be a powerhouse. Y'all got to stay tuned because Bella got some surprises tonight. Jan, we're going to get you down for a minute. We're going to bring somebody up that's as powerful. I'm in the bragging mood tonight. Listen, we just getting started, y'all. We halfway in the show. I'm getting ready to shut up. Y'all know me. I love to talk, but we got a queen, a central queen up in here. Come on in the room off the mic. Salsa Ray, tell us people all about you. Hey, honey, how you doing?
Hello, Bella. Thank you. Let me fix my crown. Hold on, let me fix it. Is it right? Is it right? Is it right? Okay, it's right. It's tight. I am honored to be here today with my MBN family. Thank you for inviting me. It is really an honor to be here. I am blessed beyond measure, and I am very grateful for this opportunity. My name is Sansa Ray, and I am God's favorite. That's how I like to introduce myself. If you don't know it, now you do. I'm God's favorite. I know he may have told you that you may be his favorite, but trust me, I'm his favorite. And so I'm happy to be here today, and I'm a part of the MBN family. And I just want to echo what all of my family members have said prior to me getting here is that, it takes a village, and we are each other's villages. Today, I was listening to some inspirational folks talk, and I heard this message come across, and Stan touched on it a little bit. And it said, be encouraged to be a warrior and not a whiner. And I said, you know what? That is what we are in MBN. We are warriors. And when you're around a warrior and you're feeling like you're having a slow day, someone's going to come around and remind you that you are a warrior. So it doesn't last that long. So I am grateful to be a part of this MBN family. It has significantly changed the trajectory of my business. I encourage those who are listening today, if you have a business and you are looking to grow your network and your net worth, this is the place to be. And so you need to reach out to 1, 2, 3, or 4 of us to figure out, how do you get to be among this company? How do you get to be among this family? And we don't turn many away. We'll take you in, and we will help you flourish and fly. So my name is Sansa Ray, and I have a company. It's a publishing company. It's called Capital S Publishing, and yes, the S stands for Sansa Ray. And so I, over the last couple of years, went from self-sabotaging to self-published. And I use that tagline a lot of places I go, because we all are walking around with books in our heads. And every time we say, I can't, I don't have time, I won't, I can, I don't know who, what, we have all these excuses. That's what you call self-sabotage, because we have everything that we need all the way within us. And if God whispered in your ear, this should be a book, then you need to get to stepping, because God doesn't tell you to do something that he hasn't already paved the way for. So if you are out there listening right now, and you are hearing these words come from my mouth, and it's resonating in you, you have that book in your head that you haven't written, you need to give us a call. CapitalSpublishing.net, CapitalSpublishing.net. I provide services to those who have their works written down and they just don't know where to go or what to do next. I provide consultation services, coaching. If you have the idea in your head, you want to get it to paper or to the computer, you're not sure who the target audience is, you can contact me. I will help walk you through that process, get you a nice, firm checklist going, set some milestones, and help you reach that goal. If you give me a call and you already have your content, we could get you published and get your book in the hands of customers within 30 days. If that book is in your head, it's going to take us a little longer, but it can be done. And it can be done this year. It doesn't have to be at the end of the year. It could be very soon. If God placed that book in your heart, somebody is waiting for it. Now, if that doesn't motivate you to put down the self-sabotage tools and pick up your laptop and go to CapitalSpublishing.net to make an appointment, I don't know what else to tell you. We're here, MBN. This family is awesome. Whatever you need to strategize for your business, we have it right here within this network. So I encourage you to do what I did and to say yes and to become a member.
Whoa, Bill, I'm telling y'all know it don't get no better than that. I don't know what you got to say, Stan. You didn't come on off, because can I say, I love my queen, Sansa. She's so cool and she's so smooth. And she and I are working together, y'all. Check it out. Bella got a lot of books. And guess where my business is going?
Well,
okay.
you know, Bella, this is one of the most inspirational members of MBN. She just put on a women's conference that was well attended, awesome, excellent in every way. And you know she's a Corona conqueror while doing that, right? Let's take that as step number one. When I think of Sansa Ray, I think that Sansaray equals love. Sansaray equals passionate love. Sansaray equals love on fire, love in action, right? And so, as I think of how this woman operates, Corinthians 13:13 comes to my mind. And the word says, in the end, there are these three: faith, hope, and love. But among these, Bella, love is the greatest. Love is the greatest. Her love for her clients, her family, her friends, her community is unquestioned, absolute, and on display all the time. I've had the pleasure to watch her, to listen to her, and to work with her as she does what she does. Sansaray equals love.
Listen, I concur. I have to, my audience is chiming in. Kenosha, she's a bad mama jamma. Kenosha saying to you, Sansa Ray,
Yes.
Corona conquer. Yes.
That's what she is.
With and with us. Grace be unto you, Sansa Ray.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm telling you, it just don't get no better. I'm trying to clear my thought audience, okay?
She's a bad sister. She's a bad sister, right? Muhammad Ali used to say, if you want to fight me, you better practice getting up off the floor. Sansaray said the same thing to the coronavirus. You want to come at me, you better practice getting up off the floor, because I'm going to still rise, and I'm going to rise, and I rise, and I continue to rise. She's got work to do. She can't let nothing slow her down. That's what I'm claiming for her, because the lives that she touches are so critical to our overall success, to the confidence and the success of women in particular. She cannot lose. So as DJ Khaled said, and I'm going to say this for Sansaray Woodford, all she does is win, win, win. That's my man Khaled. All we know how to do is win.
That's what we do here in MBN. No other option. No other option.
No other options.
No other options.
I love it. I love it. Audience, y'all best to be writing down, because y'all know the replay is strong, right? Y'all better be writing down these names. Y'all better be writing down these numbers, because I'm telling you, it's the best kept secret. And Bella couldn't do it any other way but bring the people on to show y'all we ain't playing, we ain't shucking, and we ain't jiving, okay? Y'all got to keep this stuff real. We're going to keep it going. Eugene, come on off the mic. We're going to move Sansaray in the backstage just for a minute, because I'm loving this. I want everybody to get their shine. I'm bringing Jane back up here. But Eugene, tell them a little bit about what you do, please, sir.
Okay. Thanks again, Bella, for this wonderful opportunity to speak to everyone. I wanted to shift gears a little bit to address something that I saw in our country that was troubling me. And that is, I was reading a startling statistic about our nation, and it says that 60% of all bankruptcies in our country is due to medical bills. 60%. That was startling to me. And the other thing that I got was 50% of all bankruptcies in our country is also due to medical bills. And I thought to myself, something is seriously wrong here. Why is it that in the richest country in the world, our citizens are going bankrupt over medical bills and losing their homes over medical bills? I said, this is painful. And of course, in the communities of color, it's even to a greater extent, because often we don't have the proper insurances and things in place, because we feel like we can't afford it, we can't do this, and we can't do that. But let me tell you, when President Obama got the Affordable Care Act passed, what a lot of people don't realize is that this is the greatest change in the insurance industry in 70 years. He did a couple of things. He got rid of pre-existing conditions. Before, insurance companies used to take your money but not pay for anything. They would tell you everything was pre-existing. But when that law passed on March 23rd, 2010, it changed the game for our country completely. Okay? Now, the other thing I want to say about that is that what we're trying to do is that if you don't have money to put food on the table, if you don't have money to go to the doctor, if you don't have money to deliver your baby, get the proper nutrition, all these things that we have to have in place, then there's no way you can win. What the Affordable Care Act said, look, we're going to take care of these nutritional issues. We're going to be able to get you physicals and pap smears and things that don't cost you anything. So although you may have a deductible in your plans, the deductible does not apply to those preventative services because everybody needs to be screened. Everybody needs to know that they have something going on in their body. It's when we think about it and we just kind of sweep it under the rug, thinking that these things are going to disappear, and they don't. They get worse and worse. So the health insurance industry, and in fact, not just the health insurance industry, but the health industry knows that already. So what Obama did was he made this program affordable and transparent. In fact, the CARES Act, now that was just passed by President Biden today, has made it so that the premiums are going to be even lower. So on January 28th, he opened up the open enrollment season again from February 15th to May 15th, nationwide. You don't have to be pregnant or have lost a job. He opened up the open enrollment because he changed the game, says that because we are in a pandemic, everybody can apply in the country. Everybody. Okay? That's a huge change. The other thing he did with the CARES Act, he says, look, we know that health care is still expensive, so we're going to put some more money in it. And then, by the way, for those of you who did their taxes for 2020 and you end up owing a little bit because you didn't report back what your income was, they have a way to forgive that. They haven't even put that in motion because the law just passed today. Guys, there's so many wonderful blessings, but you have to talk to the people who know how to get it done. Now, I'll tell you who I am and what I do and why I do what I do. See, a lot of people have opinions about the Affordable Care Act, about health insurance, about this and that and the other. But they talk to each other and they agree in their own misery. But they don't talk to people like me. We have approximately 850,000 health insurance agents in the United States, but only 4,000 are certified in the Affordable Care Act, which means we read code. We're the people that actually get you enrolled. I'm the person that actually gets companies enrolled in programs. I get individuals, I get families enrolled. I get people enrolled in Medicaid, which is free. I get people enrolled in Medicare. I get people enrolled from cradle to grave. And it doesn't cost you a dime to talk to me. They don't raise the rates because you're talking to me. This thing is totally transparent. You see, I'm on a mission because, it's like in the old Blues Brothers program. We're on a mission from God. We're on a mission. This is a very serious mission. If we can prevent one more family from having to go bankrupt, from not having the money to pay for the medicines, they got to decide between paying rent and paying food and paying all these other things, we could make a difference. But we got to pick up the phone. The Bible talks about knock and the door will be open. But a lot of us are not knocking. We're talking. We're tweeting, but we're not reading it. We're not knocking. So talk to those of us who are in the industry that know what we're doing. 80% of the people that we talk to are able to get help. 30% of the people we talk to actually get Medicaid in the state of Maryland, for example. They get free coverage in Maryland. Okay. So, if you don't know and you're angry enough to politicize this thing, let's use a little common sense and let's pick up the phone and call those who are certified and who are available to you. It doesn't cost you any money to talk to us. We can help your companies. We can help you and your family. You don't know what you don't know until you get some help. So I would just say that's what I do for a living. I have a double background. I have a double master's degree, MBA. I have a second master's in cybersecurity. I'm certified in the Affordable Care Act. I'm a certified project manager. I trained over 1,000 health insurance agents in the country on how to do health insurance. I'm not just someone who's out trying to sell you a policy. I'm someone that's trying to make a difference in your life, not next week, today. So, we can make a tremendous difference to help turn our lives around as we fight to win in this new economy, in this new gig economy. We have programs available for those who are working gigs, for those who are self-employed, for those who are still employed, for those who retired. for those who don't have any money, for those who are unemployed. We have every sector of society covered. But you got to talk to those of us who are skilled and appointed.
Going live on StreamYard.
You know, because if you don't do that, you're going to be lost forever. You're talking to people leading you down all these primrose paths to nowhere, and that's why the industry is so confusing, and that's why people get the wrong programs, because a lot of people just simply want to sell you something. That is not what we're about. We're about making a difference in your life with something that you can afford to change your life so that you don't have to go bankrupt. So that's what we do. And I thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight, Bella. I really appreciate this. It's a wonderful opportunity.
Listen, Eugene, I'm going to have you back and back and back and back. And Bella, because it's the Bella Biz Unplugged, self-employed, right? My show. I'm going to take some extra time. So y'all hang on in with me. I got somebody else I'm getting ready to bring up. So I'm getting ready to bring her up right now because it's perfect timing. This woman, oh my God, she is fire. When I say fire, because Bella fire too, right? But this girl, woman, queen is fire. So come on off the mute. Let you introduce yourself. Come on, Eileen. What's going on? Welcome to the Bella Biz Unplugged.
Oh my goodness, it's such an honor to be here tonight. Oh my, I'm fresh off a Will seminar. I'm on fire and so excited. My name is Eileen Marcial. Thanks for the awesome introduction. I am the founder and CEO of Wills & More LLC. I proudly use Legal Shield as my platform to provide affordable wills, living wills, medical power of attorney, and durable power of attorney for my clients and special needs trusts. But check this one out. We were just talking about the stimulus package, but right next to it, you'll see that over 530 Americans died because of COVID. And when you think about at least 70% of Americans don't have a will. If you do the math, and Stan's a math kind of guy, that's over 370,000 Americans that died without a will in place, without a medical power of attorney, without a durable power of attorney, nothing in place. No love letter, and kids left to the state to decide. That is not good business. I personally, I'm not an attorney. I don't even play one on TV. However, it is important to me. It's my personal passion to make sure that everybody has this done, right? And what's cool about it is that, you know, over this pandemic, I've assisted on at least 93 wills. And last week was proof in the pudding. It was an emergency situation, right? And you know, you look back at Aretha. I hate throwing Aretha under the bus, but Aretha knew she had stage 4 cancer. Chadwick Boseman knew he had stage 4 cancer. I don't know what Sonny Bono had, but he didn't have a will either. Okay.
Sonny Bono.
Don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. You know, it's easy to do, it's easy not to do, but it's time to have the talk with your family and leave that love letter for them. You know, I am about to have a huge birthday in 3 months, right? I don't let anybody plan my birthday parties. I plan my own parties. I don't let anyone plan my vacations. I plan my own. So the last thing anyone's going to see about me, I don't want somebody else planning that for me. So leave that love letter for your family. Family, come on now. Mr. Poole shared with you what you need to do to make sure that the money stays in your pocket. And when it comes to medical power of attorneys, folks, hospitals don't love you like family. So leave your family the notes. Leave them peace of mind. You know, I could tell you countless stories about what should not happen, but too often does because of the procrastination. And then, you know, frankly put, folks that look like us just have an aversion to talking about death. But guess what? No one leaves here alive, folks. Even Jesus died. Okay, so let's be real about this. You know it's going to happen ultimately. Why not set it and forget it? So it could be a celebration. I personally, open bar and a DJ for my repass, okay? I want it to be fun because I had a good time. I want you to have a good time remembering me. So get the will done and make sure that that love letter is signed. And it has to be notarized because if it's not signed. And no one wants to get an anonymous love letter, right? You want to know who's sending it. So it's so important that we do these things. And so why I do it through Legal Shield is because the and more part just encompasses so many more things. It protects your family in addition to your legacy. But what it enables you to do is that if you have property outside the state, you've got attorneys that you can talk to about how you want that to be changed. And you built up stuff. Why let the state decide where it's going? So I don't know if you were able to catch a little bit of the passion that I have about this, but I make it fun. We laugh. I try to make folks laugh anyway because I'm a silly kind of person. But as you know, there's nothing sexy or fun about wills. And so I have to try to do my best to change that. And then when you look at the tone of the country right now, so many folks just don't know what their rights are. And now through Legal Shield, we're able to empower them with that and empower them with the love letter that's going to make that difference in their legacy and what you leave, because you just definitely don't want the state to decide who's going to take care of your children, special needs children losing everything because there wasn't a special needs trust in place. We have the solution here, and I love what I do, and I am like so doggone honored to be on this live with the amazing Bella Biz, extraordinary Stan. Mr. Eugene Poole is the guru of all health insurance. Miss Sansaray is just, goodness gracious, everything she touches is platinum and diamonds. It's just amazing because she's got that heart and that soul with everything. Jan, the voice, amazing. Michelle, the money woman. I am so honored to just be included in your circle this evening. And Miss Rita Pilot, oh my gosh, coach extraordinaire, just has so much information and stuff to share. And that I used to do Toastmaster for kids up for about 20 years. And it's so important to get the fear out of your way, because when you're in front of the room, you are the expert. So if you're not part of a Toastmasters group, if you're not part of ours, and you are not comfortable speaking, please, you need to jump on it.
Listen. Y'all heard that meme out there. Listen, Linda, listen. Y'all better listen, okay? Because it's not going to get no better. Well, it can't get better. Take it back. It can't get better. Listen, family, I am telling y'all, I am bringing to the stage right now a small smitlet. I made that word up. Smitlet of the talent that the Mathew Business Network has. This is just a tip, and I do mean a small tip on the iceberg. So I want you to take a look. I want you all to write down. I'm going to go around the room because this is the Bella Biz Unplugged, and I can take as long as I want to. Okay, family, love y'all. I'm going to go around the room, but I'm going to start with Eileen because Eileen, what you don't know is I used to sell plots.
Okay.
And health insurance back in the day with the company you probably heard of called Dignity Memorial.
Yeah.
Large conglomerate.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to you because I didn't do very well in sales, right? And I like money, but it was out people. I just couldn't get through to them by pre-need. So before I go around the room, right, please share the information so people can get in touch with you. I'm going to go to Sansaray after I leave you.
Okay, thank you for that, Bella. I'm Eileen Marcial from Wills and More. Best way to reach me is by phone. Just text me because I see that immediately. And my number is 908-209-7498. Once again, 908-209-7498. And I also forgot to tell you that we also can protect your identity and your privacy and your social media reputation, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Just reach out and I can share everything else with you. Thanks for the opportunity to share.
Love you, queen. We don't have numbers. We're all queens. Sansaray, come on and close out. Let them know who you are, what you're about, do a recap, and how do we reach you?
All right. Now, I am Sansaray, and you can reach me at capitalspublishing.net. Remember, if you have that book in your head or in your heart, wherever it is stored, I can help you get it into the hands of your customers. So remember, you can reach out to me at capitalspublishing.net. And if you happen to be another queen out there, fantastic, powerful woman, making your way in the world, and you want to be a guest as a presenter on my Woman Confidence Tour platform, please reach out to me at capitalspublishing.net. I'm looking for powerful women to speak on my platform. It's a fantastic brand that I've created, and you will not regret it.
Thank you, Queen. Come on off the mic. Come on, Rita Pilot, our Toastmaster Queen. Rita, come
Yeah.
on and let them know what you do and how to get in touch with you.
Okay, everybody, the best way to reach me is through my current challenge, which is the Vision to Victory Challenge. And you can go to www.visiontovictorychallenge.com and sign up for it. And you can also email me there, info@visiontovictorychallenge.com. And I do have a virtual Toastmasters group that meets once a week and would love to have you join it. It's called Virtually Speaking. You can find it online there. And I do offer as well for my one-on-one coaching a free consultation. So reach out to me via my email, and I'd be happy to give that to you. And anyone who's a member of Bella's community is a member of my community, and I'll get you up to wherever you want to go. Thank you.
Oh, you the best. You the best. Come on, my Queen Michelle Walker Davis. Come on. Let's recap so we can keep it moving.
All right. Thank you. So if your business can use $50,000 in free funding, then reach out to me at www.imgconsulting.info. And that's the best way. Go to my website, fill out your business needs form, book your consultation, and let's get busy. Thank you, Bella. I've enjoyed this conversation.
My pleasure, Michelle. Oh, we moving up the square. We moving up the square. Come on, Jan Peters. Come on off that mic and tell these people what you do and where you to.
As I mentioned earlier, I have a firm, J. Peters Management, LLC, and under that umbrella is janismyvoice.com as a voiceover artist. There's 3 ways to reach me, and I'm also the MBN Senior Network Chairwoman. But there's 3 ways to reach me. By phone, 240-472-7003. You can also go to my 2 websites. One is janismyvoice.com and go to the contact page. In that contact page, when you reach out to me, please make sure you mention Bella Biz. So this way I know who the star person was that brought you to the table. Same thing for my firm, J. Peters Management. It's J. Peters Management, and management is mgmt.com. J. Peters mgmt.com. And same thing, in the contact page, please make sure you add Bella Biz so I know where you found out about our company and MBN. And we have our meetings on Mondays. We have 8 chapters. We are growing tremendously and very quickly. So please reach out to us. Again, you can reach me on that number, 240-472-7003, to find out more information about our meetings on Mondays that we really would love to see you and invite you in as a guest. Reach on out and I'll be glad to talk to you. And you can text me too. If I missed your call, please leave a message and I will call you back within 24 hours.
Oh, Bella, can I add something I forgot?
Absolutely.
Anybody that reaches out to me, please, please, please mention Bella Biz so I can make sure that, one, I give my flowers to my girl while she's here, and also that I can make sure that I take extra special care of you. So please, if you do reach out to me, by all means, say Bella. Say you heard it on Bella Biz, and it's the truth. All right, thank you. I just wanted to add that in. I forgot. Thanks, Jan, for reminding me.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, Eugene. Let these people know what they're leaving on the table. They don't understand, Eugene. You said the word FREE for consultation. Come on, Eugene. Close them out before I bring the standing man back up in here. Come on, Eugene.
Thank you, Bella. So first of all, I have one phone number for you to reach me on. And this number does not do texting. It's old school. So what you do is you just dial 301-925-2050 and leave a message that you saw me on Bella Biz. Okay? That's 301-925-2050. It does not take any texting. It's a voice over IP number. That's why it doesn't take texting. Okay? But I'm going to give you just one number. But you got to start out. I saw you on Bella Biz, and you will get treated like you've never been treated before. Thank you.
No, thank you, Eugene. I'm just basking in glory. I'm trying to stay in my seat. Y'all know I do a 24/7, but we got to give it up to Stan, the visionary. Mathew, come on and close us out, Stan. Come on, Stan.
I want to thank all of your audience for being here. I want to thank all of the MBN family for tuning in, and I want to celebrate you. You are a one of a kind. We had a conversation a little bit earlier, and we talked about the race are not for the swift, but for those who can endure till the end. You're in it for the long haul, blessing Black folk all over the country. And so God has ordained this day and this moment and this platform to be a blessing to his people. I cannot help being a spiritual man. That is who I am. All of these people know me well enough to know that everything that I do is couched in my faith. And so I'll leave your audience and my MBN family with this. The book of Romans, and I'm paraphrasing. What then shall we say in response to all of these things? If God be for us, who can stand against us? No.
Amen.
In
Amen.
all these things, we are more than conquerors.
Amen.
We, right? I will also say this to your audience. Tomorrow night, on Tuesday nights, they get a second bite at the apple, and Bella Biz hosting the MBN platform show, Talk Back Tuesday, where it's a free platform where if you want to know more about MBN, where you want to meet some of our great members, or you just have questions, Bella's there to answer them for you. As Dr. King said, that if you want to be great, you must first have to serve. She is a servant in her community. I thank you for the service that you're providing. The eating is much better than the hearing. You are a wonderful, wonderful community service servant. I want to thank you. As for me, if you want to connect with me, call me directly at 732-357-5701. If you want to know more about Mathew's Business Network, get in contact with me at that number. But what I'm going to do when you connect with me is I'm going to put you in the hands of our membership success coach, the one and only Rita Pilot. She is the first stop for all the new members. If you want to get to all of these people and 1,681 others, you got to come through Rita Pilot. So get in contact with Rita Pilot. She shared her name earlier. Bella, heartfelt thanks for all that you have done tonight, all that you are doing, but more importantly, will continue to do in the name of God's people. Thank you so much for having all of us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right. On behalf of the Bella Biz Unplugged, I'd like to say thank you all for joining us. Definitely do the replay. And to now, good night. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Everyone be safe.
Good night, everyone. See you
night,
on Monday
family.
at 7:30 at our meeting.
Bella, take care. Be well.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
God bless.